African countries borrows are not in cash. You need to know this. Understand? Some of you will be thinking that anytime you hear Africa borrow, each country borrow money in Africa, you will thinking that if they go China, China will just pack cash give them. No. How these things work is that first of all, if they are borrowing money, the money will tie to projects, maybe in railway, maybe in seaports, and I understand all those kind of projects or road projects, you understand, or dam or power plants. This where all those money go to. See what China will do. China has their own construction company. China will use their own construction company to consult all these projects. That means the money is not living in China like that. It's going back to their contractors because they are the one that own the companies. You understand? Now, see how Africa often repay all these debts. First of all, Africa use their own resources. Some countries use their own resources to repay all these debts. You understand? Like some loan are backed by oil. Some countries that has oil or other natural resources. For example, Angola is example of the countries. You understand? Angola is enough with these examples. You understand? Now, there is another way China is doing it. You understand? China is not just canceling debt like that. You understand? What China is doing that they often restructure their own debt in a way that like they fit give period of times for African countries to repay. You understand? They fit extend period of time and extend interest. That's how they do their own things. You understand? Like they extend and give terms and condition. You understand? And another deal is now some deal are involved in long-term economic rights. You understand? If you watch if any African country that borrow money from China, what they will do, maybe they will have a deal, they will control part of it. Understand? In certain cases, they will negotiate, including operating the ownership of those projects. Understand? To generate revenue. Understand? You become the ownership. Like for example, if you be port, if you consult a seaport, will they become ownership? You understand? They'll be having interest or having making their own money maybe until they are fully paid. Understand? They will sign and leave the project. Understand? Another one is citizens are likely to be paid. Some people don't know much about this. Understand? What you know that government repay using a tax, understand, or export earnings, understand, or toll fee. They don't say when you import product, export product, government usually charge you a fees. This is the easy way government usually use to repay all this Chinese loan. Understand? That's how this thing over time. Ordinary citizen may have financial repayment to Nigeria